my dear students. Today we are going to understand the concept of coordinate geometry. And this coordinate geometry you have in class 9th. So, what is this coordinate geometry? Before that, we will know what is a geometry. Geometry is a part in mathematics where we will understand the measurements, all types of measurements, and how different shapes and figures are made. And in this chapter, we have coordinate geometry. Before starting the coordinate geometry, we should know what is Cartesian system. What is Cartesian system? Okay, what is Cartesian system? For an example, if we have two lines, right? Two lines means, for an example, if I have one horizontal line, a number line, you know that this side of the number line is always the positive numbers and this side of the number line is always the negative numbers. So this is a number line, but it is a horizontal number line. Similarly, if I take another line, but that is vertical, but it's a number line. You know, in horizontal number line, upside is always positive. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Below is minus. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5 and so on. Now, to understand what is a Cartesian system. Cartesian system is if we take two number lines, one horizontal and one vertical, combine them together in such a way that they intersect each other at their zeros. Right now, my dear students, these two number lines are not intersecting. What does that mean? These two number lines are not meeting anywhere. So let me join them. You can see this number line has 0 here and this number line has 0 here, means the center. So what will I do? For an example, if I now take a number line in such a way that their zeros intersect at each other, right? They form a Cartesian plane. So this is a Cartesian plane. Hope you understood. Once again, I'll repeat it. What is a Cartesian system? When two lines, one horizontal number line and one vertical number line, when they meet each other at their zeros, here at their zeros, they make a plane. We call that as Cartesian plane. Now, this line which is horizontal, we always call it as x-axis. And this number line which is vertical, we call it as y-axis. Right? Now, if you can see here, they are making some space here. They are making some quadrants. So, this Cartesian system or this Cartesian plane is having 4 quadrants. Okay? So, we will start anti-clockwise. This is called as first quadrant. Okay? This is called as second quadrant. This is called as third quadrant. And this is called as fourth quadrant. Now, you'll be thinking here, why do we call them as first, second, third and fourth quadrant? There's a reason. For an example, if you plot some numbers on the number line, suppose 2 numbers are here. So you have to specify where those 2 points lie. So if they are coming in this, we call the 2 points, suppose 2, 5, they are in the first quadrant. Similarly, if some points are here, in order to specify where those two numbers are, we say that is in the second quadrant. Similarly, points somewhere here, third quadrant, and points somewhere here, fifth quadrant. I hope you understood, and remember, it's always anti-clockwise. You cannot go 1, 2, 3, 4. It's always anti-clockwise starting from here. First quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, and fourth quadrant. Now, coordinate geometry is something you're dealing with these points and you're plotting those points in this Cartesian plane. Now, the question here arises, is there any other name of x-axis? Of course, there is another name of x-axis. So, x-axis is also called as abscissa. And y-axis is called ordinate. Please remember this thing, that x-axis is also called as abscissa and y-axis is also called as ordinate. I hope that you understood till here. Now, you may be thinking in your mind, for an example, if you have the questions in your mathematics book, which are telling you to, pull out the numbers. For an example, you have 3, 9. So they're asking you to pull out this on the number line. So you'll be thinking, oh, which one I can take x on x-axis and which one I can take on y-axis. So my dear students, remember always that the first number always denotes x-axis and the second number is always y-axis. This is forever. That if you have suppose 2, 8, so you'll be confused which one to choose. So my dear students, remember always that the first number always denotes as, come on, x-axis. Very good. It is x-axis. And the second number always denotes for y-axis. Okay. So let's quickly revise this concept. What is Cartesian system? When two number lines, horizontal number line, we call it x-axis, we call it abscissa, meets with y vertical line, y vertical number line, y-axis we call as ordinate. When they intersect each other, when they meet each other at their zeros, they form a plane, and that plane is called as Cartesian plane.